think it should be on my YouTube.
The old like inactive channel.
It's not inactive. I post music videos on there all the time.
We missed all the well, since we're like,
oh shit, we didn't miss nothing. My girl Globe's here. Let's go.
Yeah, we haven't missed shit.
Madam Vice President-elect,
I'm trying to figure out how to tell people that we're doing this.
Presidents and first ladies, vice presidents, leaders from
I wonder if it's just on like my YouTube channel if I'm live right now.
Welcome to the 59th presidential inauguration, where in just a few moments, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will take their solemn oaths. This ceremony.
It says I'm live, but I think
244 years of a democracy. It is the moment when leaders brought to this stage by the will of the people promise to be faithful to our Constitution, to cherish it and defend it. It is the moment when they become as we all should be.
I'm gonna. I have the link. I'm gonna post it.
Have we become too jaded, too accustomed to the ritual of the passing of the torch?
This is completely directionless.
Truly appreciate what a blessing.
Who Club?
No, just like there's no point to it to streaming this, but fuck it, it'll be fun.
I mean, literally, there's no point to doing anything.
Life is absurdity like that.
Life is absurdity like that. Here we go. Are doing live
I feel like
Flentallo coverage of
this is Klobuchar's like best case scenario.
Come through.
With liberty and justice for all.
What was that, Mitch?
This conveyance of a sacred trust between our leaders and our people takes place in
Was that the girl from The Office right there?
For a reason.
that it might have been the girl from The Office or Amy Coney Barrett.
The dome was only partially constructed
Pam.
by ropes of steel.
She looks good with like a kind of like a dominatrix mask.
For spending funds on it during the Civil War. To those critics, he replied,
Is she gonna do the bit where she's like, I'd like to see your hair in a blizzard or like your hair in a windstorm?
Yo, she really should just break out the
look at those silver shoes.
Yeah, who had the Jordan 1s on?
Who the fuck was that? It was like somebody from the future walked in.
Someone just wanted to flex on IG real quick. Yeah, just out here at the inauguration, no big deal.
Stolen.
Some dumb bitch is talking. I'm not really listening to her though.
Yeah, they're just shuffling in like they're late into a movie.
I'm crying because it's so beautiful.
Is he still sad about Bo right now?
To take our democracy for granted as we celebrate its
the Vox commentator. I'm gonna talk with my mouth full. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, literally nobody's watching, so it doesn't matter.
Even better.
Maybe nobody's watching. Maybe we'll see.
The Vox commentator called Harris's outfit purple.
It is purple, is it not?
Feels like on the edge of like blue.
That to me is purple, like the what's his face, like Barney the dinosaur. That's what I said.
No way.
I said it's reminiscent of Barney the dinosaur. Very low class. Way. I thought we were bringing class back to the United States.
That is not Barney the dinosaur color there.
You're colorblind, bro.
That is Optimus Prime's feet blue. Like that is that blue.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. On camera, I gotta make sure that people see the Steph Curry jersey. Talk about
you gotta flex in the background.
Great country.
And today, on these Capitol steps, and before this,
I like how her head is like a perfect circle.
Yeah, in terms of if you were gonna sketch it, pretty easy.
It's like a perfect circle, but you just get the wedge of her face in there.
I really hope Pete Buttigieg doesn't get to talk. Just that this is like Klobuchar's last victory over him.
Look at the social distancing. Oh, so they got Bernie out here? All right,
disrespect.
Roy Blunt. Okay.
Is Roy Blunt the guy who did the "You're Beautiful" song?
Amy Klobuchar got her shit off. Look at Roy Blunt.
Cleaning up Amy's mess.
Well, I should have known when Senator Klobuchar got involved, at least there'd be a touch of snow up here this morning.
Oh,
got her.
Beat the fuck out of you. What the fuck did he just say?
And that's because she's a cold, hard bitch.
You know, because of the fucking joke that we all got sick of hearing.
Oh man, I loved that joke every time she said it.
Yo, Roy Blunt, he's blunt, dude. He's just like his name says.
Yeah, he comes in to fuck shit up.
Comes in raw, comes in hardcore.
When I chaired the inauguration 4 years ago, I shared President Reagan's 1981 description of this event as commonplace.
We got one watching.
Oh, wait, looking alive.
Commonplace because we've done it every 4 years since 1789. Miraculous because we've done it every 4 years since 1789. Americans have celebrated this moment during war, during depression.
He looks like he started talking right after hitting a Roy Blunt.
Again, all three branches of our government.
Yo, Joe Biden looks hella sad. He's like, damn, I really have to do this shit. It's like when you like tell your, it's like when you make plans real enthusiastically, like for sure we're gonna hang out, and then like you actually have to hang out with that person.
This is the day of hanging out.
Look at me, dude. I'm drinking whole milk like a boss. Now that Biden is a president, we can drink milk again.
Yeah, milk isn't radicalized anymore.
And set an example for others. If we are
now that
working,
I'm gonna, you know what? Now that he's president, I can wear red hats again.
Red hats are back. What's that hat say?
It says broken on it.
It says broken.
It
says broken. I got it from. It's like a
Break America Great Again.
Break America Great Again.
Says the government exists.
Actually, I'm looking for my.
People are the source of the reason it exists. They immediately followed those first three words with the words to form a more perfect.
Is that bitch McConnell?
Yo, what the fuck is Roy Blunt talking about, bro?
Nobody cares.
Yo, what is this dude
He's
going
giving
on about?
He's giving like an oral history.
They understood that always working to be better.
Here we go. Here we go.
Of a great
Let him know.
Ooh.
The freedoms we have.
I don't wear hats. I don't hide this.
We have today is
Mm.
not here.
Somebody's saying it's set to private. I think you need to make it unlisted, or I'm just dumb.
Working through the successes.
Okay, hold up.
Of our history,
Don Cardenas.
Striving to be better
Edit.
than it had been. And we are more than we have been.
So wait, even if I put it
than we hope to be. The assault on our capital.
Is it me? Am I the only person who's live now? This is my show. Let me eat some pizza. Ooh. Mm. Can't even see the stream.
Sorry, I try to figure out how to set up the private, and I just ruined everything.
Yeah, no, it became the Daniel show, which everyone hates.
I don't know what that means though. Like, could that mean people can't see it? Did I fuck it up?
Did you see the reply though?
What did he say?
The Don Cardenas reply?
What did he say?
He's saying, I think you need to make it unlisted, or I'm just dumb. Both possibilities. I don't think they're like an expert.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Yeah, it says video is private, like video unavailable, like me clicking on the YouTube link.
Oh shit! Hold up, let me figure this out. Edit video.
Begins and brings with it a new beginning. And with that, our great national
we ruined it.
Goes forward.
We fucked it up. We lost so much good material.
Everybody was like loving. Everyone would have been loving the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Public.
All that good Klobuchar content.
Flentallo. Inaugural. Streamz. Poggers. Max.
Please stand if you are able and remain standing. for the
Visibility
national
public
anthem and
save.
the pledge to our
Okay.
Oh, they're invoking God now.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? It won't let me go done.
Well, you switch
okay.
it.
I switched it. Now try. Please tell him to now try. Because I think we're live still.
Okay, I'll do that.
Gracious and merciful God,
Yeah, who's this?
Oh,
I'm
Lord
gonna take
Jesus.
off this
we
stream.
come before you in need.
Who's this old
in
bitch?
deed, on our
He's
knees.
literally God.
But we come still more with hope and with our eyes raised anew to the vision of a more perfect union in our land. A union of all.
It's
our
hilarious
dude
that the
behind
YouTube
him?
description
general
has
welfare,
to like still
secure the
let you know
blessings of liberty to
that Joe
ourselves
Biden is
and
the
our
president.
posterity.
Oh yeah, just
We are a people
because someone out here
Just
might
in
be
case.
still lying on him.
and colors,
Mhm.
national backgrounds, cultures, and styles.
Kamal's asleep there.
Now far more numerous and on land much vaster than when Archbishop John Carroll wrote his prayer for the inauguration of George
The evil judges.
132 years ago. Archbishop Carroll prayed that you, O Creator of all, would assist with your Holy Spirit of counsel and fortitude the President of these
This is exactly the same
United
stuff
States,
like Trump
that his administration
did,
may
like
be
a
conducted
holy
in
administration.
and be eminently useful.
No, we're
to
Catholic
your
now.
people.
Hell yeah. Hunter's in the background being Catholic.
I'm putting up the Virgin Mary for Biden.
Inclusion,
Yo, who's this?
and freedom for all.
Hey. George looks like he got an extra dose of adrenochrome before coming down. He's looking fresh.
Word, deed, especially the least fortunate among us, and so becoming a light.
This right here,
for the
Michelle.
world.
That is such a queen pose there.
She's concerned because she knows that her daughters are at home doing the Bus It challenge. she cannot stop them. Which one of these guys is going rogue?
And above all those,
One of them almost fell there.
it is called love, and its path is to give ever more of itself. Today, it is called
That perfect circle, damn.
patriotism,
Here's a perfect,
born not
beautiful.
of power and privilege, but of care for the common good. With
Why does it
malice
say that
toward
chat?
none,
Oh, it's their live stream.
charity for all.
I was like, why does it say that the chat is
I
disabled?
beg of you the wisdom Solomon sought when he knelt before you and prayed for an understanding.
I'm gonna try
heart,
clicking on it, see what happens.
so
Wait, can
that
you
I
try and see if it's
govern your
unavailable?
people and know the difference between
I'll
right
check.
and wrong.
What kind of pizza
trust
you
in
eating?
The counsel of the letter of James.
Domino's pepperoni.
Any of
Bro.
you lacks wisdom,
That's
you
sick.
should ask God, who
I-
gives generously to all, finding
Video's working.
and it will be
Beautiful.
given to you.
So now that people have no
And
excuse to not.
Don says I'm in.
Whoa, what's up, Don?
How
Shout out.
important it is to
Comics,
dream
coffee, metal.
together.
Let's
Shout
talk
out to
about
podcast.
it.
Ourselves, he wrote,
Look at
"We
these
risk
freaks,
seeing
dude.
Mirages, things that are not there.
Looks like sci-fi.
Dreams, on the other
Like
hand,
sci-fi character designs.
together.
I always wondered, like, at what point it was like, you know what? Let's get rid of
Be
these
with
hats.
us, Holy
Like,
mystery of love.
We moved past
as
it.
we
So,
dream
Like
sailors
sailor-
don't need those hats
Sailor
anymore.
hats.
us under our new
There's so many
president
dudes
to
that look like this,
reconcile
and
the
I always
people
think
of
it's
our land,
one. It's the Max Kennedy
restore
guy.
our dream and invest it with
While they
peace
were like rolling out all the people who were coming in, the box announcer was like, "I'm not sure who this person is. Everyone
the
looks
glory of your
the
name
same now."
forever.
That's
Yeah, that's the
why.
thing. When Trump was president yesterday,
Mhm.
when they did shit like this, you could tell who everybody was because they all look like different Dick Tracy villains. But now everyone just kind of looks like the same, like 30-year-old like boot model for Instagram. Like everyone's
Everyone-
going on a rugged adventure.
Everyone could recognize like Roger Stone even if he's in a mask. He just looks like the fucking penguin.
Yeah, all these dudes are like all the white dudes are too woke. They're too hot. What's that dude's name? That was he played the Invisible Man in the Doom Patrol show.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Matt Bomer, like the guy who's like super woke and shit. Like they're all like that dude
with the really intense eyes.
They're all just like, you know, sort of just
like perfect
just
hair,
hot idiots. Yeah. Like,
they're all wearing the same mask. They're all like that 6'1" to 6'2" height.
It's crazy. It's crazy, and nobody talks about it. Not enough people talk about it anymore.
It's basically all of them are like proto Bidens.
Wow. As a citizen,
I hope Biden hugs it.
if he just steals all of Trump's shit while Trump just watches from Marine One, just like devastated. That could have been me.
He'll act like he's fondling the flag from below.
Here for the singing of our national anthem.
Trump looking at that flag like, damn, I used to fuck that flag back in my glory days.
Please welcome Lady Gaga.
What? Lady Gaga. Why not use her real name just this once, dude?
Ladies and Gagas. Please
Shut up, bro. Nah, she's dressed like those velvet Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, she literally stole like a rug from the White House for this.
This is why you shouldn't allow Italians to perform anywhere ever, because they'll make a fool of themselves.
Look at that fucking goose on her. What the hell?
She looks
They
like
should've brought-
she looks like it's somebody's overeager daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's really happy to be there.
She kind of looks like Tiffany Trump, actually.
She's Italian.
Look at-
Tiffany Trump.
there goes the Max Kennedy
Gold?
dude.
Gold Mike?
Come on, this is ostentatious. Is it just that that's the only kind of mic Trump left behind?
That's probably like Trump's mic. They stole it from him. This is like a dig at him. They should have brought Luis Fonsi to do Despacito, though. That should have been the...
Bro, he loves that song. We know he loves that song. Italians can't sing. I'm tweeting it. The only thing Italians can do, eat spaghetti and fix automobiles in the 40s.
Charge they phone.
Charge their phone. Eat what is it? Hot pot or whatever?
Hot chip.
Hot chip, yeah. I don't even know what hot chip is. Is that just like hot Cheetos?
I think it is a reference to the Cheetos, yeah.
Yeah. This is the thing: is females, they just want to be Italian.
She's being too extra. She thinks she's Pavarotti right now.
This bitch thinks she's a goddamn Christmas tree. Yo, they should have let J-Lo sing every single bit.
Yeah, they should have just let J-Lo sing her greatest hits.
We got that Will Menaker favorite on the Italians Can't Sing bar.
Incredible.
Beautiful. Not
She doesn't know what camera to look at.
Favorite.
This is too much. This is too much for me.
Do they have snipers? Unrelated to.
That's a completely unrelated question that has nothing to do with a specific moment.
I mean, like over here somewhere on my roof, can someone take me out? I'm about to get canceled.
I mean, just asking about snipers. You can't ask about snipers anymore.
What do you do after this? How do you walk back from that? It's like, all right, yep, thanks. Well, like, how do you walk that one back?
She needs like the assistant to carry her carpet off.
Rescue Department, President of the International Association of Firefighters, Local 3920, Fire Captain Andrea M. Hall, for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance.
They got. Wait a minute. I thought. Wait a minute. It's a woman. It's like when
Everybody-
it's like in the thing where like the person takes off their helmet and they like whip their hair out, and you're like,
of the United
what?
States
That was a
of
babe
America,
the whole time?
She's the Samus
for which it stands,
from Metroid.
one nation,
Yeah, I thought this was a regular
God.
fired person. It turns out it's a fire woman.
with liberty and justice for all.
You think she's freestyling that hand language, or that's real?
There's no way of telling. There's no one knows. She could be doing it. She could be doing it right. She could be doing it wrong.
If there are any deaf listeners listening to the podcast, please let us know in the comments below if that was accurate. Yo, Klobuchar got her shit off again?
Klobuchar's back?
Damn,
Is
Klobuchar
this her
said,
inauguration?
it was supposed to be Pete's turn. She shoved his ass off the stage. She's like, nah, bitch.
She's the MC.
To our first
She's the MC of the
African-American,
night.
our first Asian American, and
Yo,
our
Klobuchar,
first woman
Inauguration.
hogging the spotlight.
Kamala
She's
Harris.
glowing,
It
dude.
is my great privilege to welcome to the inaugural
Klobuchar
stage
speeches
the
to
first
Pete
Latina
Nunn.
to ever serve on the Supreme Court of the United States of America, Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
Yo. Sotomayor
This is
is
for our girl. This is for our girl. This is for our girl.
She came to my university once. What the hell?
Yeah.
And I wasn't there. I wasn't there or anything like that. But she
Look at Mitch McConnell. He's dying, bro. The fool's melting like a candle back there. He's like, nah.
yeah, he did not bother to comb his hair or anything. He's
Fuck.
fucked up.
It hurts so bad, dude. Look at him. He's just listening to Jimmy Eat World, bro. He's got the sweetness running through his head right now.
Against all
If you're
enemies
listening.
He has AirPods on with really sad music.
that I will bear true faith
Poor Mitch, dude. The fool's gone full emo now.
that
What is
I
she
take
swearing on?
freely
Do we have a shot of
without
the
any mental
the Bible or the
got her in
atheist
Mexican-
text?
Sonia Sotomayor got her the Mexican
that I will
Bibles.
well and faithfully discharge.
Where's she from, for real? Because I know she's
No,
not Mexican.
Sotomayor's Puerto Rican. I
Yeah, was
mean,
gonna say, I know
Puerto
she
Rican.
wasn't Mexican. That's the thing is like, they never put any Mexicans in this place. It's Cubans or Puerto Ricans only, bro.
You know why? You know why? We're legal.
Damn. I'm just saying, like, for once, I'd like to see a Mexican token.
Nah, you
Oh,
guys
they
are
did the
too
double
legit.
fist bump. Oh my god.
So Sotomayor came to my university to like the opening of a museum, and
Did you
a
hit?
friend of mine, quote unquote.
Did he hit?
no, I couldn't get in there.
Wait,
But a friend of mine was
Would you
in a
hit?
picture with her, and she was wearing just a Batman T-shirt. She was
What?
like, she was dressed like the most normal ass outfit ever.
What's
in
she
front
supposed
of
to
a
be wearing?
Supreme Court justice.
A giant purple dress like your girl Kamala?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be
Just
seated.
a normal Batman T-shirt. Just your Hot Topic, run of the mill Hot Topic Batman T-shirt.
I wonder if we have any. I wonder if we have any viewers. If we have any. Is the chat popping off? We got in the chat.
Some people saying hello.
Oh, who's saying hello? Give the shout out.
Bruce Eze. We got Alan
Oh, Alejandro.
Ratuau. Shit, I don't know how to pronounce
What are
that.
you? No, hold on. Let me get on there because you don't know how to read. You're illiterate. If anybody listens to our podcast, they know you don't know what the fuck you're
yeah.
talking about. This is
I'm you're a bit of a zealot for
crazy. Zealot. This fool said a
pronunciation.
zealot. Shut up, bro. What's going on here? Oh shit! Whoops. Oh my god!
Hell
A
yeah, there
vision.
she is. There's my
A
baby.
vision. A
She
Mexican
should have been the
queen.
one doing the swearing.
A Mexican. Oh, she should be the one being president, bro.
She's dressed more like president than Kamala or Joe. She's rocking like a George Washington fit or something.
Oh, she's singing Woody Guthrie. She's gonna do Solidarity Forever. So we got my guy Gilliam 317 joined to emit immediate Italian slander. Typical. Yup. Guy Pradell. They found a closet full of gold spray paint. Let's go. This is what Klobuchar bargained for when she dropped out. She said, "I listen. As long as I can humiliate Pete as often as possible, that's what we're doing."
JLo
This
doesn't get a
Lot
golden
Squad.
mic.
Oh fuck! What color's her mic? Is it
Just
it
normal
better be,
ass
like
black mic.
white? Because she's bringing the Woody Guthrie hits. That's why
Cut it before like, the good lyric.
she has a real voice. Puerto Ricans can sing. Mexicans can sing.
Take Marie.
Can sing. Beautiful voice. A vision in white. Should be president. Singing.
The tightest ponytail in the White House right now.
Got 3 hits. Bass. Solidity forever. Next.
JLo confirmed socialist.
Oh, she transitioned. Shit.
Told you they were gonna cut it before the good lyrics.
Yeah, well, they definitely were gonna say the good lyrics.
It's like a medley. It's like an American medley.
Wow.
From sea to shining sea.
Those red, white, and blue flags that
Oh
are
my
like,
god.
What?
What'd she say? What the fuck was that? What'd she say in Puerto Rican?
She said she wanted liberty and justice for everybody, which is the most non-political statement, revolutionary statement you could make.
She said tear down the White House, make it the Brown House.
She should have been like Viva Puerto Rico Libre. That's the only comment in Spanish I accept.
No, I felt that. This woman was Selena. Look at, oh my gosh.
This is the only, like, we can only bond over JLo.
Graciousness.
Klobuchar coming in again?
Golden. Look at it. She might hit that dude. She's like, you know what? I might fuck you.
She might. She could.
Like,
She just keeps dragging him.
What?
And Mr. President,
This is the Klobucharation.
in the history of America, where J-Lo was the warm-up
Is
act for
Klobuchar
Chief
just hosting
Justice
like
Roberts.
an open mic right now?
With that,
let's
it is now my
go!
distinct honor to introduce
Klobuchar, who's your
of the
script?
Supreme
Who's writing
Court
for
of the
you?
United States, John Roberts, to administer the presidential oath.
Is that him
to
right
the
there?
next
John Roberts?
President of the United States.
It might be. It could be any of the other
Joseph R.
white
Biden.
judges. I can't tell with the mask on.
This motherfucker's nickname, middle name is Robinette. Who does that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Robinette?
followed by
Yeah.
musical honor.
Yeah, Alejandro says if you look at the stage not knowing who anyone is, you'd 100% think J-Lo is president. That's
Yeah.
undisputable.
Yeah, she literally had like an all-white George Washington fit.
She's the only one I accept as president. I don't accept anyone else as president. Yo, shout out to our listeners. And shout out to our viewers.
Yeah, chest popping.
Please raise your right hand.
Pure
and
Minnesotan
repeat after
charisma,
me.
says my boy Aaron.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly
Look at that
swear
Bible. That's big as hell, dude. What the fuck?
that I will faithfully execute
Dr. Jill handling that Bible.
the office
Is that an
of
omnibus?
President of the United States.
She's probably like doing some weightlifting.
Will, to
What's the
best of
diamond
my
code on
ability,
that?
preserve,
We got
protect, and
Guy
defend
Fridell says Robinette. That's his name, dude.
the Constitution of the United States.
Constitution of the
That's
United
the R
States.
in
So help you
and
God.
So help me God.
Joe
Congratulations,
R.
Mr.
Biden.
President.
Let's go. Look at him. We did it.
He did it.
Shit. Oh,
Go
shit.
tongue. Go full tongue.
Yo, he needs to cut the back of his hair. He can't be doing that. Like, white people love the back of their hair, like kind of a mullety kind of situation. He needs to
Yeah.
not do that. He needs to just go full bald head like you.
No, he could do like the short on the sides thing. Have a little bit of leave a little
No.
bit on top. He could do it.
Audible who's here in Queens. Let's go. Oh, they had to
People are
disinfect her.
cheering in Queens. Are they like
Where's
just
AOC?
libs in the street?
Who's this dude? Who's this big meaty motherfucker?
He's gonna be the new president as well. Klobuchar's
Shout
right
out-
there.
shout out to Lucas. It's quiet in Poland. Well,
In the dead of night, Klobuchar has snuck into being Biden's like right hand woman.
she's like, what's that big haired little freak that hung out on Jabba the Hutt?
yes, it's exactly that little monster. Like, that's Klobuchar doing this.
He's doing jokes about snow.
She's like, J-Lo's the opening. Those are her bits.
Is he gonna talk?
Man.
Come on, man. You got back in the old days, Salacious Crumb.
Jill needs to go over to the podium and like put her hand behind Biden's back to like get him going.
Yeah, to pull a string.
Turn him on.
Come on, put a quarter in it, like cars in the 50s or 30s or whatever. The Model T.
Yeah. It's like she just jump starts him. He's like, "Oh, my fellow Americans!" Like he just needs that little boost.
Yeah.
Is everyone like, is he gonna talk?
Awkward.
I'm with Sonia there. I'm with Sotomayor.
Look at Bushra's like, you want me to talk? All right, I got some more jokes.
Joe Biden's like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are
He
you?
totally forgot why he's supposed to be here shitting his pants right now. She's just,
My fellow Americans,
whoa, she's like, I'm president
giving his
now.
speech?
we have
Surprise,
all
I have
been
decided that I will be
waiting for.
president. It's Clove's hour.
Now, my great
The
privilege
hour of
and
Clove.
high honor to be the
Bitch is
first
wearing a
person
mustard-ass coat.
to
That's crazy.
officially introduce the 46th
Pete
president of the
Buttigieg must be
United
so
States,
pissed right now. This
Joseph
could have been him.
R. Biden Jr.
Give it up for the Robinette.
What up? What's up, freaks? It's my first act as president. I will revoke Lil Wayne's pardon.
What's cracking?
The Millie was not a banger.
Chief Justice Roberts,
I'd like to thank
President
Luis
Harris.
Fonsi
Where are the snipers, man?
for writing
Speaker Pelosi.
Despacito.
Leader Schumer, Leader McConnell, Vice President
The other
Pence,
one, you know the one. Come on, man.
my distinguished guests, my fellow Americans.
Let's go.
This is America's day.
Sit down.
This is democracy's day.
Nobody's taller than me
Day of
anymore.
history and hope, of renewal and resolve.
Okay.
Through a crucible for the ages, America has been tested anew, and America has risen to the challenge.
Okay.
America has been ripped anew.
Celebrate the triumph not of a candidate, but of a cause, the cause of democracy. The people,
Biden's going, not me, us.
the will of the people has been heard, and the will of the people.
How much
has been
would it rip
heeded.
if Biden just stroked out right now? It was
We've
super
learned
rip.
Again,
Universal health care any
democracy is
minute.
precious.
I mean, doing like an inauguration with like a red eye again, like a
This
blood
hour, my
eye.
friends, democracy.
Yeah, who's
has
this chick in the green?
prevailed.
She's stunting on them.
So now,
Chat, is Kamala's outfit purple or blue?
We're doing a white
Violence
dress, blue
sought to
dress thing.
shake the
I
Capitol's very
acknowledge. I'm
foundation.
correctly pointing out that it's
We come
purple.
together as one
That's
nation.
And
blue.
Daniel's
Under
it's
God,
blue. It's not blue. It's
indivisible.
purple.
She's a Democrat. She's doing like a Democrat thing.
Transfer of
You're a
power,
Democrat.
as we
Boom.
have for
Nailed
What?
it.
centuries.
What?
As we look
Yeah, I
Take
said
ahead
it back.
in our
Take it back
uniquely
right now.
American way,
No.
restless, bold,
Yeah, I'm like People's
Optimistic.
Party now.
and set our sights on the nation we know we can be and we must be.
Really hope for you folks.
Thank my
We're not
predecessors of
kidding.
both parties
We're not getting universal
for
health
their
care.
presence here today.
No, guys.
Intergalactic
Sorry.
health care,
Sorry.
man. Come on, man. Intergalactic
know.
health care. Whoa. Hillary
I
took
know.
time off from
Man.
being a wood troll to be here today. That's great.
And the strength.
Bill's upset there isn't like a Ariana Grande type
President
presence.
Carter,
Bill showed up here and said, "Where's all the white women at?"
cannot
It's
be
like,
with us
bro,
today,
chill.
for whom we salute for his lifetime in service.
Yeah, the chat says purple is a real color, and she is here to slay, Queen.
I've just taken the sacred
Oh,
oath
hold up, my buddy Just is
Each of those
joining
patriots
us. What up, Justin? We're live on YouTube, bro.
What's going on?
Welcome to
We're watching
YouTube.
the stream. Very special guest, Justin Greenwood, not been on the show yet on the YouTube live channel.
Is this you guys doing a show right now?
Yeah, we're doing it live, bro.
You made it for the main event.
It's amazing.
This is a great.
Here's what you missed.
I'm about to eat this burrito.
No, I need you to eat that burrito for the next Flentallo vibes, bro.
This is a stream for like eating. I just finished up my pizza. Like when I got in, Ramon was definitely like chomping on something.
I went to a donut place. I got a donut. I got some whole milk.
Speed and urgency, for we have much to do.
For Joe. Back in the old days, you could drink milk.
And
Back in the old days, you could drink milk, man. I mean, nowadays, they don't let you drink
to
milk.
store,
Yeah,
much
they're
to
holding you back.
build, and much to gain. Few people on our
Well,
nation's
my dad could
history
drive.
have been more
He could drink
challenging
milk.
or found a time more challenging.
All you missed,
difficult
bro, is Jennifer
in the
Lopez
time we're
decided
in
that she
now.
was going to be president from now on.
Once in a
Did
century
she?
virus.
We
Yeah,
all-
she did it. She told this motherfucker, like, I'll let you watch.
It's taken as many
If
lives
the elections had been today, Jennifer Lopez would have been president.
all
Yeah.
Oh, you might be right.
two.
What a crazy time period.
The jobs have been
I mean,
lost.
that's a major understatement, but like, just what a crazy time.
Businesses closed.
Jennifer Lopez came in just to show up Lady Gaga.
Some
Yeah, Lady
400
Gaga came
years
in
the
and did,
making
like, really nothing.
moves
She was
us.
pretty garbage.
The dream
She
of
did the
justice
national
for all
anthem,
will
and
be
then
deferred
Jennifer
no
Lopez
longer.
did a better national anthem.
Around top.
The cry for survival
She came
comes
out
from
saying some
the
Woody
planet
Guthrie.
itself.
She started spreading
A cry
socialist
that can't be
propaganda.
any more desperate
Typical Latin
or any more
American.
clear. And now, a rise of political extremism, white supremacy, domestic terrorism
We like all
that
those
we
things.
must confront
Oh.
and we will defeat.
We want more of it. You didn't build that.
To overcome these challenges, restore the soul and secure the future of America requires so much more than words. It requires the most
This motherfucker's
elusive
got
of all
beady ass
things
eyes,
in a
dude.
democracy.
They're not there anymore.
He does.
Unity.
Man.
In another January, on New Year's Day in 1863,
This bitch is asleep.
Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
It's like, whatever, dude. I'm over it. I
When
thought
he put
Oprah was
pen
going to be
paper,
here.
The president said, and I quote, "If
I thought I was
my
gonna- I thought I was
name
gonna
ever
get that
goes
fucking
That
down
inauguration is kind of like not
this
popping.
act,
Yeah.
and my whole soul is in it."
Okay.
All
Whole
10% of what's left.
Today,
Did he say his whole hole?
on this January,
His whole soul.
I
That would
hope
be amazing.
this, bringing America together.
They said this fool cried because
uniting
he
our
said
people,
it should have been Bo that was
uniting our
president.
nation.
Bro, you
And
are
I ask
president.
Every American to join
Do
me
your job.
in this cause.
If I don't get that $2,000, we're gonna have a fucking problem, Joe.
Uniting to fight the
Oh, is that
fight
Clinton back there? Oh, both of them.
anger.
Yeah, no,
You got
all the
both of them.
baddies.
You got Pence. You got Lady Gaga. You see Lady Gaga with that gold shit on her.
Violence,
Oh, is she there too? I missed her.
joblessness, and hopelessness.
They found a chair that could hold that, like,
We can do
Like
great
goofy ass
things, important
velvet
things.
skirt.
We
Let's just
can right
say
wrongs.
she was
We
not
can
hot.
put people to work
Is that Ted
in good
Cruz?
jobs. We can teach
Oh,
our
I would not allow that man to kill them.
I would tell
We
him, get
can
the fuck out of
overcome
here.
the deadly
Yeah.
virus.
I do
can reward-
the guy who had the
reward
show from after Jerry
Rebuild the
Springer,
middle
that bald
class and
dude.
make healthcare secure
He-
for
people-
all.
he'd invite
We
people
can
on his
deliver
show,
racial justice, and we
and
can
he
make
would like
America once
as soon as they would sit
again
down, he'd say, "No, get up."
the
And
leading
he'd throw the
force
chair
for
across the room.
good
He's
in
like,
the
"You
world."
can't, you can't sit on my
I know,
stage because
speaking
you're
of
like a
unity,
child molester." And they were like,
It
"No."
sound to some like fantasy.
oh, it was like everyone in the crowd.
No, pride ourselves
Yeah.
deep.
Look at
Yeah,
McConnell, dude. He
real.
looks depressed, dude.
And I had a hard time recognizing him. His hair was so
They
crazy.
are not new.
Bro, he looked depressed. Earlier, it
history
looked
has
like he
been
went
a
full emo.
constant
We were saying
struggle
that he's Jimmy Eat World now.
between the American idea
Mitchie Eat
all are
World.
created equal,
I said this. He's listening to the
harsh,
sweetness.
ugly reality that racism
Oh, whoa.
What is happening to that last strand of Biden hair?
have long torn
It's the last stand right now.
It's the last stand.
And victory is never
Biden
assured.
needs to go. I take it back. Biden doesn't need to go
Civil
like
War, the
full
Great
ball.
Depression, World War,
He needs to go
9/11.
Mr. Clean. He
Embarrassing
can't have like.
struggle,
He's embarrassing our
sacrifice, and
country.
setbacks are
How's
bitter
anyone supposed to take him
angels have
serious?
always
He looks like a
prevailed.
cockatoo.
I'm not in
In
favor
each
of
of these
strong man
moments,
leadership,
enough
but
of
I don't
us.
Look
think
at that
anyone
strong
in the
hair
world
on Pence.
would take us
have come
serious
together
if they think that they
to carry
can't beat up
all
our
of us
president.
forward.
And I know I could take this
We can do
motherfucker
that
in a
now.
UFC fight.
No, you're right. You're right. But like,
Please,
as much as I disagree with Pence on absolutely everything, that hair's not moving.
We
No.
can see each other. Not
Justin,
as
let me ask you a
adversaries,
question.
but as
MMA
neighbors.
expert,
We can treat each
political
other
expert.
with dignity and respect.
Who would win in a fight
Join
between
forces.
Joe Biden
Stop the
and
Angela and
Angela
lower
Merkel?
the temperature.
Angela Merkel would rip him. You've seen her eyes. She got determination.
Yeah, there's no way he couldn't. He wouldn't get rocked by her.
Only
Yeah, I think she's like very like low to the ground type techniques. She's got a lower center of weight. Biden would just
He would jump right over. Yeah, she'd wrestle him right down to the ground.
There's no chance in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind that Kim Jong Un wouldn't fuck him up, even with COVID.
States. If we do that, I guarantee you we will not fail.
Kim got it?
Never, ever.
Yeah, remember the guy he
fail
died
in America.
No way.
Together.
Kim Jong Un.
No,
So
he's alive.
This
Oh, I
time,
know he's
in this
alive
place,
technically, but I'm saying he
let's
had it
start
and they thought he
afresh.
was dead.
all of us.
Chad,
They
you
brought
remember
him
that?
back though.
See one another.
Chad,
again.
could you remember when Kim Jong Un
wanna
almost
know.
died?
See one
Chad,
another.
is he alive or dead right now?
To one another.
Chad, if anyone can do a wellness check on
Politics
Kim
doesn't
Jong
have
Un,
to be destroying
our very
everything in
special
its
little
path.
boy.
Every disagreement doesn't have to be a cause for total war.
God, that hair's really distracting me. I can't listen
Look
to
at-
anything he's trying to say.
Are
Clinton's thinking
manipulated.
about the Epstein
and even
Island, just like,
manufactured.
when can I go back to Little St. James?
Yeah, this is basically like the end of purgatory for them. They're gonna be able to like go back and fuck as soon as Biden's president.
Yeah, suddenly the CIA is going to turn a blind eye
America
to them
has to do
fucking
better
kids
than
on that
this.
beach.
Yeah,
And I believe America is so much better than this. Just look around.
they're gonna change their name to,
Alejandro
like,
says
little
Kamala
Obama
is in-
Island.
As was
Alejandro
mentioned
says
earlier, completed
Angela would
amid the
take out his
Civil
legs
War.
from under him. Also, Kamala is in
Itself was literally
purple.
hanging in the
Ooh, I thought we were friends, Alejandro.
balance. We prevailed.
Justin, let me. When you
Here
see
we
Kamala,
stand.
I want to let you know. I want to ask
Looking
you if
out
she's
at
in
the
purple
Great
or blue.
Mall,
All right.
where Dr. King spoke of his dreams. Here we stand. We're 108
When Dr.
years
King
ago.
spoke of his
at
dream.
another
He should lie.
inaugural.
He should be like, I was
Thousands
there. I
of
told him what to
protesters
say.
tried to block brave women marching for the right to vote. And today, we mark the swearing in of the first
Oh,
woman
finally,
in
also, I
American
put up
history
the
elected to
Catholic
national
candle
office,
in honor
Vice
of our first
President
Catholic
Kamala
president.
Harris.
Look at what color is
Don't tell
that?
me things can't change.
That's purple.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Is that Barney
Boom.
purple? Is that Barney purple? Ramon
No,
said
it's-
that's Barney.
It's blue violet. I mean, really, it's just like that red, a little red in that blue. That's all.
Rest in
Barney
eternal
purple,
peace.
bro.
Little red in that blue.
Sorry about it. You're wrong.
This day's
Barney.
at the
That's not
rise.
what Barney looks like though.
Thought they could use violence
No, it's not what Barney looks
Okay,
like.
suddenly you're a Barney expert.
to stop the work.
I
of the
was. I got
Oh,
bullied
you
over
watch
Barney
Barney,
shit.
bro?
from this
Oh, did
throughout
you?
Childhood. Yeah.
Guy
did not
Prattle says, by the
happen.
way, Kim Jong Un
It
is
will
alive and
never
well.
happen.
Well, and well.
Not
He's probably
today.
not well.
Not tomorrow.
It's not common for someone 15 years old to be that into Barney either.
That's the thing, bro. Is like, did you? Hey, let me ask you a question. Did you see when Kyle Higgins tweeted about how he got bullied for liking Power
All
Rangers
those
hella
who
late?
supported our campaign.
How late was it
Yes,
though?
that was me and Barney.
That was you and Barney, bro.
All those who did
You
not
were
Yeah.
like
support us.
hanging out at high
Say
school, like,
this.
hold on, I gotta go home,
As we move
just to
forward.
set my.
Take a
My
measure
mom
of
needs
me
me
and
to
my
check in.
heart.
Like, you're gonna watch
They were
Barney,
never gonna
aren't you?
understand.
I love
So
you.
be
You
it.
love me.
That's democracy.
Looking ass.
That's America.
You know,
Every
like
time he opens
really
his
what the
backpack,
bullying
it's
was
always
that one time I said, "Oh, I
When
don't
the
like
car
Barney,"
blows
and then
Republicans
my
for
older
half his
brother,
nation,
like,
greatest
and
strength.
all of his friends would just
Yeah,
like
hear
bring
me
Barney
clearly.
stuff at me. Like that was supposed to make me mad.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that's the actual thing that happened. I never liked Barney. It's just in
Stop
admitting that I didn't
really
like
love
Barney,
bro.
All
they
America.
would just bring up Barney more at me.
I honestly, I liked Barney when I was a
promise you, I will
kindergartner.
fight as
I was the
hard
right
for
age
those
for
who
it.
did not
And then
support
when I
me,
was
as for
in
those
first
who
grade,
did.
I remember thinking like, damn, this is crazy. That's some baby shit. I can't believe I liked that. I thought it was cringe.
It is the most baby shit. Like Barney
like-
talks like a
in my
real
church.
molester.
Wrote
It
to
was
the
like
people was a
Barney was
multitude
so innocent and pure and
defined
shit.
by the
And
common
then like on the
objects
flip
of
side,
their
I was
love.
playing Mortal Kombat.
Defined
So
by
like
the common
mentally, I
objects
was
of
in a
their
different. I
love.
was in a different world.
What are the
I think
common
that explains
objects
you
of
a little
America's
bit
love
though.
that
That
define us as
space
Americans?
between Barney and Mortal
I
Kombat.
think we know.
Yeah.
Opportunity, security, liberty, dignity,
Liberty.
respect, honor. And
Remember
yes,
that dude shouted
the
at Obama
truth.
that he's a liar? That shit was hella tight.
You lie.
Recent weeks and
You
months
lie.
taught us a painful lesson.
Somebody should
There
really
is
do
truth
that in this
in our
inauguration at some
lives.
point.
AOC, if you were in a fraud squad, you would say you lied.
And each of us has a duty and a responsibility.
AOC is clearly a fraud because she's not up here fighting Joe Biden on stage.
Honor our Constitution and protect our nation.
Bill is fully asleep,
Defend
bro.
the truth.
Oh, you're right.
He was gone.
He's like, I already heard
I'm glad he can get a nap in.
Many of my fellow Americans view the future.
He was thinking about that.
Like people are praying.
I understand they worry about their jobs. I understand, like my dad, they lay in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering, can I keep my health care? Can I pay my mortgage? Thinking about their families.
Damn.
About what
Thinking about their other families on the other town.
But the answer is not to turn.
Could you imagine if you were on camera, you had to act like this shit was emotional?
Distrusting those who don't look like.
And his dad could. Guy Prados is going with his dad. Hey, his dad could drive, bro.
His dad could really drive.
His dad could really drive.
If I had to be on camera and pretend that I was emotional, I would do the Bill Clinton and just be like, eyes closed, asleep.
Conservative versus liberal.
Come on, man.
Catching a rest.
If we open our souls.
I was thinking about becoming a political cartoonist. You know, a bunch of comic artists started doing like Donald Trump cartoons. I thought about wouldn't it be hilarious to like suddenly become politically activated art-wise?
Shoes, as my mom would say.
What a term. Those 4 years. Everyone became a political cartoonist.
That was sick.
There's no accounting.
It's like I didn't even know Mike Norton knew what a newspaper was until Trump became president. I didn't know he could read.
There are other days when we're called to lend a hand.
Socialist.
To be. That's what we do for one another.
Gilliam says Joe Biden is that guy who is super boring, but all his family members are interesting. Very relatable.
Yeah, he thinks.
For the future.
Oh, that's true, huh?
My fellow Americans.
Joe Biden is quote unquote super boring. But I think he's the wildest one of all.
Guy says he did drive. He really did.
Dark winter.
I thought about it, but I did one drawing with the baby hands and tapped out. Says Brute say. Yeah.
I mean that's that like Queen's liberal blood in your veins, Alejandro.
Oh, I was like, that's Rosario.
Another
Puerto Rican queen.
And I promise you this.
Yeah, she got the invite with Cory Booker.
The Bible says, weeping may endure for
Was
a
that
night,
the girl from Star Wars?
but joy cometh in the morning.
They're all there.
Is this on Disney Plus?
Together.
Rosario Dawson probably wanted to be like in the Bernie aisle, like wherever Bernie's sitting. Cory Booker didn't let her.
Fucking Bernie didn't let her. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
You don't understand. The world is watching.
Bernie's like, it's not a
look
good
at depressed Mitch, bro.
Yeah,
He's stopped combing his hair since yesterday.
He's just been listening to the Silver Sun pickups nonstop, bro.
Just screaming inside his own heart.
We will repair our alliances and engage with the world once again. Not to meet yesterday's challenges, but today's.
Joe really excited about engaging with the world.
Mitch is like, whatever, you just fucking suck. I don't care. I'm gonna throw you guys. He's like, shut up, loser.
I don't even care that I'm minority leader.
I don't even care. Some people say that's the coolest thing you could be. No one says that.
Minorities get privileges, you know.
Progress and security. Look, you all know.
This was the early days when Trump was entertaining for a second. Dude, oh, there we go. Look at
There he is, our president.
Shout out.
I'd like to ask you to join me.
The pimp in chief.
In a moment.
Look, I like how he's just like, whatever. That shit, he ain't shit.
Yeah, he does not give up. He knows that he would have killed the speech.
He's deep in the cut.
Fellow Americans, moms, dads.
He's thinking about how he had the Strokes play at that one concert and they fucking ripped it and did that fucking
honor them.
Call that cop a pig to his face.
We know
we could have had the Strokes doing the national anthem.
God, bro, we could have had instead of Lady Gaga, we could have had Soccer Mommy.
Their lives and those left behind.
We could have had Portugal the Man. Instead we got this K-pop loser right here. Oh, the troops.
Amen. Folks, this is a time of testing.
Folks really praying out there.
We face an attack on our democracy and on truth.
The troops shouldn't be closing their eyes. I think that's dangerous. They shouldn't be like closing their eyes and praying. That's the moment you attack, right?
Thing of systemic
A
racism.
moment of weakness.
I always wait for the Catholics to pray
America's
before I
wrong
make my
world.
move.
Many enough to challenge us in profound ways. But the fact is, we face them all at once, presenting this nation with one of the gravest responsibilities we've had. Now we're going to be tested. Are we going to step up? All of us? It's time for boldness.
It's time for boldness.
And this is certain.
The snipers don't get to
I
pray.
promise you. We will be judged
they only
Wow.
hire Protestant
by
snipers.
how we resolve these cascading crises of our era. We will rise to the
I'm still
occasion
looking
is
at
the
snipers.
question.
I don't see 'em
Will
nowhere.
we master this rare and difficult
They
hour?
got like a set of
Will we meet our
bodies
obligation and pass
that are
a law,
like
a
packed
new and better
together
world
and
to our
hollowed
children?
out, and the
I
snipers
believe we must.
inside
I'm
that
sure you
that
do as
sort of
well.
like
I believe
animatronic
we will.
set of crowd bodies.
And when we do,
Obama has to hit him with the
we'll write the
wrap
next
it
great
up, B.
chapter in the history of the United States of
Go with
America,
them.
the American story. A
wrap
story
it up.
that might sound something like a song that means a lot to me.
What song?
It's
It's
called
Despacito.
Hello, if
American
you have my
Anthem.
love.
There's one verse
Oh, the American anthem.
that stands out, at least for me. And it
The
goes like
Kaepernick
this.
verse that he didn't like.
The work and prayers of century have brought us to this day. What shall be our legacy?
What is he talking? This is not the
What
American
will our
anthem.
children say?
No, I don't think so.
Let me know
Is he
in my heart
freestyling?
when my days are through.
Yo, he's spitting.
America, America, I gave my best to you.
Maybe it is. I mean, that's not the national anthem. Maybe it's some other song.
Hey, real talk. In the 8th grade, I did a speech like this about
If we
aggression,
do this,
and I quoted the entirety
Then
of
when
Green
our
Day,
days are
"Time of
through,
Your Life." If you would have done that shit,
children and our children's children
I think he's
will
quoting "Good Charlotte's" the
say their
anthem.
best. They did their duty.
What format did you do that, Ramon? Was that for like a class assignment?
no, it was
fellow
for the.
Americans
We
close
had
the
a
door where it
graduation
began.
speech, like in
The
8th grade,
sacred
like
oath.
to go from 8th grade to high
Before
school.
God and all
Oh
of you,
shit!
I give
It
you
was
my
extra
word.
credit. I
will
basically didn't have to
always
do
love
anything
you.
else the rest of the year for speech class.
I will
I
defend
was like,
the
yeah, I'll do that
Constitution.
at the end of the year.
I'll defend our democracy. I'll defend
Was it well
America.
received?
And we'll give
Dude, people cried
all-
legit,
all of you
like legit, because I
Everything
kind of
you
I cried a
gotta
little
do.
bit. Like I had
Yeah,
some
I
shit
gave
going
it a
on.
lot.
thinking
Yeah.
not of power, but of possibilities.
I
Not
was
of
thinking about
personal interest,
friendships
but of
and
public
how much
good.
I
And
grew.
Together, we shall write an American story of
And-
hope, not fear, of unity, not division, of light, not
What's he
darkness.
talking about?
He's
story of
he's on some other
decency
shit,
and
bro. He's talking
dignity,
about the Marvel movies.
love and healing, greatness and
Yeah.
goodness.
You know, Iron Man
May
said
this be the
He's-
story
the
that guides us.
thing.
The
He's doing a
story
bit
that
about what
inspires
Phase
us.
4 is going to be
The
about.
story that tells ages yet to come.
Yeah, the story that tells
That
of
we
age is
answer
to
the
come.
call
That's
of history.
that's
We
wave
met
4.
the moment.
Yeah, we're
Democracy,
finally going to
hope,
see Reed Richards.
truth, and
Will he
justice.
be a black man?
Not
We don't
by
know
our
yet.
watch, but
I don't want to
pride
know.
that America's secure
Does
at
Wanda
liberty at
have sex
home
with her
and
brother?
stood
I mean,
once
she did
again
in the
as a beacon
comics.
to the world.
We're finally
That
stepping
is
into
who we
this
are, forebearers,
new era.
one another and generations
Wanda,
follow.
Will
I think you're just
fucker
doing
brother.
George W. Bush, bro.
With purpose and
I
resolve.
maybe this is George Bush.
Turn to those
I'm
tasks,
just his president. I'm just a humble president.
sustained by faith,
Chill.
You don't know which one I am.
devoted to one
But
another.
I'm
and
talking
the
about
country
the
we
snap.
love with
I
all
don't know
our
the snap.
hearts. May God bless America.
After Thanos,
Protect our troops. Thank you, America.
and may the troops protect me, please.
Okay. I mean, that was a terrible speech, but you know, I wasn't really paying attention. To be fair.
He definitely pronounced most of the words he said without confusion.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Mitch McConnell again. He's been my favorite part. Him and Klobuchar rubbing it in Pete's face. Bring back Klob.
I think Klobuchar should get like last words, like final.
I want Klob to come back and say, "Okay, and there's refreshments in the
Ladies
back."
and gentlemen, please.
Yeah.
Remember, don't take more than enough until everybody gets a plate.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Garth
Brooks.
to perform Amazing.
Hell
What
yeah.
is going on?
Yo, shout out to the Lonely Trumpeteer.
What was Garth Brooks like? Emo alter ego?
Chris, I know the answer to that. It's Chris.
Graves?
What is it?
Graves?
No. Chris is right, but I don't know.
I don't think it's
The
Chris.
Chad,
last
do you
name.
remember what his cool guy? That's what Mitch McConnell's listening to.
Yes, yeah, that's what Mitch McConnell is like channeling with his emo look.
Yeah, I'm a little edgy now. Mitch gonna show off he's got an earring.
Hey, I honestly didn't realize he still had hair. I'm kind of shocked. I thought he was bald.
No, that's a new hairline.
That shit is artificial.
He's inaugurating this is the inauguration of his hairline.
Yo, this motherfucker can sing though, dude. He's feeling it.
Everybody is showing up Lady Gaga tonight.
Is this the Eugene Goo from the Trump's comment section? He was vibing, dude. Chris Gaines.
Alejandro with the save.
When we've been
It was Chris Gaines for these past 4 years. He can finally be Garth Brooks again.
All those black folks looking wild and uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if this guy's nice or not.
All those black families are like, who is this?
Alejandro says he's singing with a fake Irish accent. That's America, baby. No. I got that. I got that in my arsenal.
That vibrato.
Then when we first
This motherfucker looks like he works at a hog feed store.
ask you to sing this last verse with me.
Oh shit!
Just the people here.
That hairline is too perfect. I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, hold the last part with him, bro.
United.
Show that you got that
Everybody's
range.
gonna sing along.
I don't know the words, to be honest with you. I wish I could tell you. Lady Gaga's like, damn, I got cooked.
Yeah, Lady Gaga's not singing along unless she gets paid.
And you know what, Garth Brooks? Not Garth Brooksiano. Garth Brooks, baby. No Italian singers. 2021.
All American.
All American, baby. Motherfucker.
Kamala Harris pretending to like vibe. She's like
her hair looks like those breads that they make on the Great British Bake Off.
Fancy braided bread.
Shit don't look like a rye. Hey, shit has gone rye with Lady Gaga's hair. Yo, for our very first live stream, I think we're killing it, bro.
This is monumental.
Chat, tell us in the chat if we're hilarious. I think we all know.
Are we
the
just
answer.
a mess?
The answer- Do what?
Alejandro says that must be crazy to see 4 folks who actually have a healthy non-obsession with their flag.
Yo, this motherfucker is moving, dude.
Yeah, he like
What the fuck?
Get off that stage, man.
What's his time at the combine?
Hard not to be reminded of President Obama.
He's gonna get into like an armored vehicle to get out of there.
Annual church.
This dude, shut up. No one wants to hear it.
Who is this guy? Roy
Roy,
Our culture
what,
is
you
supposed to
bitch?
both
Soy
be
Blunt.
free and
Soy
fair as
Blunt.
you could possibly come. And we're going to
Roy,
finish with those
C
two
word.
things.
See you
Let
next
me
Tuesday.
introduce Amanda
I want to. I want to
Our
get banned from my
nation's
first Twitch.
ever-
My first,
No, we
YouTube
got that has
channel.
to be like when you get a check mark. When you get like an actual check mark and you can't be banned, you start dropping that.
That's when I say it. Who's this?
Alejandro says he bounced.
They got out of there quick.
He's a later. Yo, who's this? Guy,
are they still bringing
for
people
guy,
in?
bro. Respect that.
I thought Biden was it. Like,
Yeah, that was the main event. Who's
Mr.
this?
President,
Is this the
Dr.
poet?
Biden, Madam Vice President.
I mean, she's beautiful.
Mr.
I'd rather watch this.
American
Didn't she get canceled
and
for saying
the
the stuff
world.
about she's
When
not gonna be
day
Black
comes,
Panther no
we
more?
ask ourselves, where
Is that not
we
Shuri?
find light in
No,
this
I think it's either that or like Azalea. Is that Azalea Banks?
must wade. We've
Hey, she
braved
should
belly
she should be
of
Black
beast.
Panther too.
We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. in the norms and notions of what
She's
just
crushing it.
isn't always
She should be president.
is.
Or she should be J-Lo's vice president.
Hours before,
Hey, you know,
we
Klobuchar, I was
knew
like,
it,
why is she wearing the
somehow
same
we
shit
do
as
it,
me?
Somehow we've weathered.
Klobuchar's got to be pissed that when she saw that yellow jacket.
Are you for real? Because I came with mustard, so like,
simply
you're gonna be mustard? Fuck
unfinished.
you.
We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother.
She had to tell everyone she's skinny though. Like, there's gonna be some people who have like body issues.
Club, don't let her do this shit to you, dog. You should be doing the
And
poem.
yes, we are far from polished.
Club should
far
come up
from
and do
esteemed,
the
we are
Club should come up and
striving
do
to
the
form
snow
a
joke
union
in
that
this
is
thing,
perfect.
and then I said
We are striving
it's
to
snowing,
forge
whatever
a
the fuck.
union with
I'd
purpose.
like to see your hair in a snowstorm.
All cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man.
Klobuchar probably fought
We
to
lift our
get
gaze not to what
the reading of
stands
this poem as well.
between
She's
us,
like, I
but
want.
what
It's
stands
fine that she writes
for
it. I
us.
just want to read it.
Close the divide because we know to put our future first. We must
You
first
telling me I
put our
can't do this
differences
speech better than her?
aside. We lay down our arms.
What's she got that I don't have?
Out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true. That even as we grieved, we grew. That even as we hurt, we hoped. That even as we tired,
This is what I sounded
we
like when
tried,
I was
that we'll
doing Green
forever be
Day.
tied together,
Good-
victorious. Not because we will never again
Another
know
turning point, a fork stuck
but
in the
because
road.
we will never.
Is this Joe Biden's inauguration or Joe Budden's inauguration with the Def Jam?
Vision that
It's like the Def Jam poetry moment.
Joe Biden has no idea what's going on.
And no one shall make them afraid.
Hillary, look at
We're to
Hillary
live
thinking
up
that there
to
should
our
be
own
me.
time, then victory won't lie in the blade.
It's gotta hurt
and all
every
the
one of these things
bridges
Hillary
we've
goes to,
made.
knowing that she got her ass beat
is
by
the promise
Donald
to
fucking
glade, the
Trump.
hill we climb, if only we
His
dare it,
goofy ass,
because
the worst president
being
of all time,
American
and he
is
cooked
more
her,
than a
dude.
pride we inherit.
Did you ever see
The
his
past
presidential
we
map? What
step
it looked like?
into
Did you ever hear about
and
his
how
numbers
we
that he put up?
repair it.
He
We've seen a force
he
that
may
would
have shown them off
shatter
a
our
couple
nation
times.
rather than share it. Would
I hope that
destroy
shit's
our
still up
country if it
in the
meant
White House.
delaying democracy.
Like he just left
They come
extra.
in.
In every
very
desk
nearly
drawer, there's like
succeeded.
3 copies of that. Of his map.
I mean, they did say that like
Could never
Trump left Biden like a message.
He probably wrote it on one of those maps.
In this faith
It
we
was the
trust,
same
for
message
while
that
we
that
have our
one
eyes
MAGA
on the
dude
future,
left on,
history has its eyes on us. This is the era
like, watch
of
out, I'm
just
coming.
redemption. We feared it at deception. We did not feel
Oh my
prepared to
God.
be the heirs
This is the
of such
longest
a
poem of all
terrifying
time.
hour, but within it we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So while once we asked, how could we possibly prevail over catastrophe? Now we assert, how could catastrophe
Yo, look at this
possibly
chick. She looks
prevail
crazy as hell.
over us? We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be, a country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens. But one thing is certain: if we merge mercy with might and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. With every breath from my bronze pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous
Yeah,
one.
her hand
Rise
movements
from
are
the
su-
Goldland
are super
hills of
just
the
like
West. We will
coordinated. She
rise
knew what
from
she
the
was
winds
doing.
swept northeast, where our forefathers first realized.
What is that black flag up
revolution.
there?
We will
Is that for
rise from the
MLK?
lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked South. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook of our nation, in every corner called our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade of flame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light, if only we're brave
Come on,
enough
dude, shut
to
up.
see it. If only
Who
we're
cares?
brave enough to be it.
POW MIA flag. Oh, I see.
All right.
Fuck, take it easy. It took forever. Bring back Garth Brooks.
Thank you, Amanda Gorman. Now for our benediction, I'm pleased to introduce Reverend Dr. Sylvester Beeman, the pastor of the Bethel
Another guy?
African Methodist Episcopal
What
Church
the
in Wilmington,
fuck?
Delaware, a friend of President Biden for 30 years.
Joe Biden just want to flex that he had a black friend. We know.
We got it, Joe. All right.
Daniel, we can't hear you if you're talking. I don't know what you did.
Sorry, I was muted. I did so many good jokes there. I was saying that Joe Biden's bringing the cookout to the White House.
As a nation and people of faith gathered in this historical moment, let us unite in prayer.
I like how this guy's got a
God,
gray mustache but black hair on top of his
gather
head.
under the beauty of your holiness and the holiness of your beauty. We seek your
Sort of
favor,
like a yin and yang.
your smile.
Reminding me of Antonio Brown. He had the same look.
We petition you once more in this celebration.
I'm not saying it's fake.
Pray
I believe
for
it's real.
divine favor upon our president.
I have real light
Joseph
facial hair. It's like
Biden,
reddish almost, but my
and our
regular
First
hair is
Lady,
black.
Dr. Jill Biden and their
Yeah, no, I
family.
believe it. Like, there's no reason this dude would be
Further
like, I'm
ask
gonna silver my mustache.
Favor
Oh, it wouldn't be
on
that.
our
It would be
Vice
that he dyes
President,
the top of it black,
Kamala
right?
D. Harris,
Mm.
Gentleman, Doug Emhoff,
I keep
and
forgetting.
their family.
Keep forgetting that
More than ever.
Kamala Harris is here.
More than ever.
It's always strange to see her on camera. Like, what? Why is she here?
We need you.
Who's this motherfucker?
For
She
in
came
you
hella
we
casual.
discover our common humanity.
She came straight from the mall.
Common
Yeah,
humanity.
what the fuck?
We will seek out the wounded.
How you coming
Combine
with you
their
got a
will.
Wetzel's pretzel with you?
We will seek out those who are sick and diseased. We will mourn our dead.
Okay,
We will
show Bernie
befriend
again.
the
I want to see him
lonely,
just
the least,
chilling.
and
Like
the
I ain't
left
standing up
out.
for this.
We will
See, this
share
is
our
what, like,
food
I get
with
it.
those hungry.
I get that it's important to like memorialize and
Acknowledge
be
sin and
serious,
seek forgiveness.
but like
That's grasping
Joe,
reconciliation.
like Donald Trump was like partying when
discovering
he
our
inaugurated.
humanity.
It was like a fucking party.
We will seek the good.
Well, there's
in
still
and
gonna be a
for
parade
all
after
our
this.
neighbors.
But it's gonna be like a
will
sad
not be
parade. They're
alone.
gonna keep
No, it's gonna be
making
a black
sad people
parade.
do sad speeches and prayers.
Look at there
Care
goes-
for
there
our
goes Pete
most
and Chasen.
vulnerable, our children, the elderly,
Nice.
emotionally challenged, and the poor.
He's got like a double mask, so you can't see like a rat
Rehabilitation
nose.
beyond
I
correction
noticed that the coat did have a
will
Canada patch.
extend
What is
opportunity
this?
to those locked out of opportunity
Don't come casual to
make
my
friends
inauguration when I'm president. All right.
of our enemies.
No,
Dress
the only one
well.
who can go casual is Bernie Sanders with this jacket.
Our enemies.
I would have loved.
People,
I would have
your
loved it
people
if, like, I want to go
shall no
casual. I
longer
want to go
raise
wearing
up weapons
sweats when
against
I'm
one another.
inaugurated president.
We will rather
Go in like
use
a
our
tracksuit.
resources
Yeah.
for the national good and become a beacon of life and goodwill to the world.
Jesus
And neither
Christ.
shall we learn hatred
Look at Obama's ears,
anymore.
bro. He was ready for
We'll lie
COVID. He had them
down
big
in
ass ears.
But they're struggling. They're struggling on that mess though. They're like holding on to dear
You,
life.
oh God,
George Bush
Yo,
though.
Bush has got big ass ears too. He
In
got
our
chimp ears. I
humanity,
forgot
we
that for
discover our
for
commonness.
16 years we had
Beyond
the
the
biggest
difference of
ears
color,
presidents of all
creed,
time.
origin,
It was
political
a
party,
golden era
ideology,
of
geography,
A golden
and
era.
personal preferences. We'll become
big ass ears.
greater stewards of your
Golden
environment,
era, yes, I just got it.
preserving the
Golden-
land,
You're like, wait a
16
minute.
years of
reaping
golden
from it
era.
a sustainable
Wait a minute.
harvest,
Era. Holy shit.
and securing its wonder. and
Joe
miserable
Biden, weakest
power
ears of them all.
for generations to come.
I gotta see Clinton's ears.
This
Oh, Pence's
is
ears are
our
fucking
benediction.
garbage, dude. Look at these tiny ass
that
ears.
from these hallowed grounds,
I don't know, something about like
where slaves labored to
I don't wanna
build
say
this shrine
specifically,
and
like,
citadel to liberty
Should've
and
been
what
at least
democracy.
type of guy
for everyone.
this
Yeah,
is,
Let us
but
all
they're
acknowledge
like weak paper,
from
like
the
their
indigenous
ears made
Native
of paper
Americans
bags.
to those who recently received their citizenship, from the African American to those whose foreparents came from
Yo,
Europe.
shout out to this motherfucker
and every
coming in with the
corner of the
glasses
globe.
on. That's cool as hell.
From the
Just be
wealthy
like,
to those struggling to make it.
Most of the people on
Struggling to
stage
make
Human
it.
being,
today
regardless
would
of
make
their
better would make better presidents.
This is our country.
I
As
wanted to do the
such,
Ray Charles, like
teach
this
us,
kind
oh
of
God.
shit.
As such,
That would be
teach us,
tight.
oh God,
Oh shit, all glasses, let's
to
go.
live in it, love in it,
Loving
be
it.
healed in it, and reconcile to one another in it.
Get down once more.
Kingdom's goal. To
Joe
your
Biden's
glory,
like, come on, man.
majesty,
That's what I was saying.
dominion, and power.
Imagine you're Joe
forever.
Biden, you gave that weak ass speech, and this motherfucker comes in and
Hallelujah.
does this.
Glory, hallelujah. The
Oof.
strong name of
Come
our
on,
This
God.
is
man.
preaching, full preaching.
Amen.
Amen. You know what? Amen, brother.
Please remain standing as the armed forces
That guy should be
color guard
president.
fires our national colors.
What are they doing? What is this move?
Something about national colors? They're changing the nation from red to blue or
They said
something?
they're
What are they
retiring
doing?
the national colors.
What's up with this like Star Wars soundtrack we've had all day?
It has been very Star Warsy. Who
It's
dropped
been
the
like
flag?
parody of Star Wars.
Let's go. This is a banger. The Space Force
That's
got its own
Space
flag
Force?
already? What
Holy
the fuck?
shit.
Yeah, they got
That's-
the Space Force
That's not
flag.
Starfleet.
That was
That's not-
sick. Hey, you can't deny Trump that he made the Space Force a thing. It got its own flag and everything.
Not
Ladies and
Starfleet.
gentlemen, please be seated and
Not
remain
regulation.
while the president and official party
Space
depart the
Force.
platform.
Space
For
Force.
safety reasons, your ushers will release your section in an organized manner, following the playing of
There
our
will be
national march,
snacks
the
in
Stars
the
and
back.
Stripes forever.
Please make sure to tip your ushers.
I hope he doesn't come out walking to licensed music, because then it'll kill our stream. I think, right? I don't know. We've never done this, but I think it will like ban my channel.
Is this American song, American politics song, like copyrighted? I don't know what the name of the song is, but it's always been American politics.
Yeah, this plays in V. This sounds like some shit they would have listened to in Hook. Some pirate shit.
This is like an informational video about American politics in the 50s. Use this song.
Aaron says, "Did you notice that Joe Biden got yanked because Joe stopped to hug Obama?" I didn't see that.
Was the yanking because there's no hugging allowed anymore because of COVID?
Must be.
I think they're just keeping them moving.
Mm.
He was gonna open mouth French kiss Barack, and she's like, "Hey."
Yeah, he was gonna like tag team Barack and Michelle.
She told
And
Barack.
that's
She
an
told
open
Barack,
door thing to do.
She told Barack, "Don't be sipping on my Kool-Aid." Look at her in her beautiful purple dress.
That's definitely blue. Chad is wrong. You're wrong, Ramon. Justin, much respect to you, but like that's a blue dress.
Okay. You're by yourself. I know you got to do what you got to do to stay feeling like it's right, but that's not right.
Yeah,
That's not right.
This is about me.
Okay. So now what do you do after this? You just like start being president?
They're going to the after party.
After the party, it's the after party.
A lot of work for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Just to think, like a few days ago, the MAGA treads were running all over this place, breaking windows and shit. That's pretty tight.
Yeah, place looks a little dirty. Where's the cameras up there? I want to see like shot for shot. Like where's Joe going?
I want to see more freaks, dude.
Where's the freak show?
What's this song right here? I know this one.
The other American politics song.
It's like a circus song.
Yeah, is this a circus song?
Like Welcome to the Big Top or some shit.
Thank you.
Like I can only imagine that like straw circular hat whenever I hear this music.
Hey, check it out. I said Kamala Harris' outfit is reminiscent of Barney the dinosaur, a little gaudy. Thought we were bringing class back to the White House. Douglas looks nice, though. And this person responds to me, you know there are legitimately things to criticize about her record without resorting to misogynoir. No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
Wait, did you just get called out for misogynoir?
Yeah. Wow.
Toxic and problematic.
Suit looked like trash.
Touching on your well-documented hatred of women.
That's crazy.
Ramon? No. That's not the Ramon I know. That's not the Ramon of Mex Flentallo.
Oh. I thought this was our stream. Let's see.
I don't think I've ever watched an inauguration before.
Oh shit! Shout out to our guy Skip. Says, when are you running for prez, Ramon? Never. He said Justin G for vice prez. That would be a ticket though. The Villalobos Greenwood ticket.
That would be a ticket.
Damn, if Ramon runs for president and I get jumped over for vice president by Justin,
yeah.
like I'm literally out here like being the henchman co-host of Mex Flentallo, and they're gonna give the vice to Justin.
To the white guy too, fucking racist.
I definitely already missed it. We said this, I think, before we let people in properly, but I do miss how back in the Trump days, every one of these people would look like Dick Tracy villains, so we could tell all of them apart.
Yeah, they missed that.
Yeah, they missed that, but I loved when they were all just deformed freaks running our government.
Yeah, there was definitely some interesting shapes.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Clove. She's talking about her big moment. You guys see how I did Pete back there?
Is that Mike Pence hanging out with Clove?
Yeah, they get along. They're friends.
They're like Minnesota, Indiana. They got that culture.
Look at she's depressed too. Her and Mitch are gonna go listen to some deep shit together. The sharp fucking asshole, Amy Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi. Globe.
Find them in the parking lot, listen to Morrissey together.
Wow, that mask is locked in solid with Obama's ears.
They're listening to Taking Back Sunday. They're listening to Say Anything. They're listening to The Used. Look at Ted Cruz. What a piece of shit, dude.
That motherfucker.
He's such a piece of shit.
After everything he's basically done.
After everything he did, he's still just there in the cut.
After everything he did this year.
Yeah.
Just this year inciting bullshit.
Lady Gaga and Obama's like, you see I put you on that playlist? It's no big deal. I'll do that whenever. It's all good.
Obama's doing the actual presidenting right now. He's shaking everybody's hands.
So you want to come to the island? I got seats.
Little Barack Island.
It's crazy down there. We got Italians and everything.
Fresh Italians.
They're both talking about. Look at these people just taking selfies.
How's it going, young lady?
Look at Hillary, dude. She's devastated. She has to pretend to be happy. She's the fakest person of all time. Who wears white?
Hillary Clinton.
Though? This ain't your fucking wedding.
This is a party. This is like a get together for everybody. They're just socializing. This is everybody's wearing their mask, but this is gonna be like a little bit of a super spreader.
This sounds exactly like the Veep song. Are they just playing Veep?
They just got a playlist of like West Wing, Veep.
Is that? Oh, no, that's his hideous wife.
See, with the mask on, she might as well be Amy Coney Barrett.
Yeah, I thought it was Amy Coney Barrett. I thought that was ACB, but instead it's his ugly, hideous wife.
Ever since the mask thing started catching on, Pence is like, no, keep it on.
Yeah. Where are the snipers?
What a trip. Yeah, I mean, you know those places. They're high security.
My boy Aaron says, gotta get back to work. Thanks for running the stream. Definitely the most bearable way to watch this. Shout out.
Nice.
Take care, man.
This definitely is a medium spreader.
yeah, medium spreader. Everybody's way too like huggy, shoulder to shoulder. Like the mask doesn't matter if you're like on somebody's body.
Right. Yeah.
Bill Clinton's asking people like, "You see my wife?" They're like, "Yeah, I think I saw her over there." Okay, I'll go the other way. Just running that bit every time you see somebody.
He's always asking the agents, like, "You seen Hillary?" And then he points and goes, "Okay, cool." And he's always walking off.
It always works. It's always a good bit.
Look at J-Lo. Look at J-Lo.
Oh,
I can't.
Bill trying to get in on some of that. Is she with Jeter? Is that Derek Jeter?
Yeah, that's just. No, it's A-Rod.
Oh, right. I always get them mixed up. It's A-Rod.
So do I.
Look at
He's on the way
dude.
out anyway.
He's gassed up right now. She's like, "Have you seen my husband?" Lady Gaga, he gave me a 20 to not tell you where he went.
J-Lo's doing the same like Bill Clinton bit of like, "Have you seen my husband?" to like just avoid A-Rod.
Hey, Jenny from the Blockshot Vocals. Yup. And here that talks in the first grade. She brought it back for the people.
Is this like those sports events when they have mics on and you can hear them?
Nancy, just an absolute freak. Get out! Boo!
Why is she leaving out the back door like that or out the front door?
No, that's what we want. There's the show. Follow her. Follow. Look at her. She gets the big moment walking down the steps. Shout out to the club.
Damn, this has been Klobuchar's afternoon.
Yeah, Klob kind of killed the whole game today.
Is that normal the way that they're all lined up? Is that like a typical thing?
Maybe, yeah. I think this is like the final send off thing. I think they're gonna like do a bow. And
Yo,
wave
I
to
say
the
Nancy
camera.
is a pointy, heartless demon, but she's got some nice legs for an 80-year-old.
Sure.
Nancy, for an 80-year-old, can get it.
No, because I feel like I cut myself. Because she's too pointy and sharp.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near her face. That's the dangerous hazard.
That's not what I was talking about. Get a paper cut down there. You feel me? This man,
he knows.
He's absolute goon.
He's got a blast, man.
He knows absolutely everyone there loves him. He's like, how's the wife? How's the wife, Derek?
Y'all see any little Muslims? Drop some bombs on them. You know how I do.
Is it misogynoir, or are you doing like misandry if it's against Obama?
Bro, I think they just call that racist, but I'm not being a racist. Hey, shout out to my boy Skip. I have a black friend. Plural. That's just one of them, though.
Whoa.
Problem
Plural,
solved.
that's one of them. Hey, by the way, Skip, my guy, Steph, what'd he do to those Lakers? I can't wait to go on that show on Monday and be like, oh, you all picked the Lakers over the Warriors. Guess what happened? Warriors. Fuck out of here. They're filling a lot of time that would be spent sending Trump off. Okay. This is the proper way to walk down steps now, I guess. Stop, Skip. He says, "Hey, someone got to be RV token black friends." Stop, bro. I got black friends all over Stockton. I got 209 in Old English tatted on me, bro. How can I be racist? How can I be racist when I got the 209 on me?
Why is Parks and Recreation trending? Why is Leslie Knope trending?
Oh fuck!
I don't know. I never watched that show.
It got real well. Like I kind of liked it at
like
first.
The Lib revival. Like I'm remembering, like there was an episode of Parks and Recreation where like Leslie Knope got to meet Joe Biden and they got flirty, or like he got flirty on her.
She absolutely wet herself meeting Joe Biden. That was like a whole bit that she loved Joe.
Yeah. So the whole narrative of horny for Joe
started with NBC. Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
I'm so happy that they kept this bitch behind the mask. This absolute
Karen
monster. Get in the car, Karen. He's like, oh boy, got a long drive ahead of me.
Do you think he like pronounces it like a slur at home?
I hope so.
Pence is like, make me some food, Karen.
Like Pence can do better.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
who's up
Pence?
There?
He's a dashing man. He could have been president if he wasn't like Satan.
Held down by that hideous beast.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
This is essentially Karen's fault.
Look at the
She probably like brought him to church.
Look at his stance, dude. That's a wild stance.
Who's waving right there?
I think it was. Well, that's Kamala and Doug.
Oh shit! I didn't recognize from the back.
Kamala, who you can see in the blue,
in the purple suit. Yeah. Then they got two Secret Service agents next to the whip.
Yeah, the Secret Service stance. Like, why is she following the truck? Does she think she's gonna be able to block anything that hits that truck?
Got me ready.
I still wonder where are the snipers.
They're right behind the cameraman filming this.
Shout out to Douglas. He's got his hair looking nice for the big event.
Yeah, he looks sharp.
Big ups to Douglas.
What did they decide on? Is he first man? What are they calling his position?
I think they call him the ultimate dude.
Wow. That's a good title.
Yeah.
I think they call him first pipe.
Yeah. What up?
Guy, you didn't miss anything. You missed Obama like really owning the floor.
Wait, what happened?
Guy in chat.
Oh, is it Guy or Guy?
I think it's Guy. I think it's like either he's from France or Belgium.
That's what's up.
Pradel? Guy Pradel?
That's what's up. That's right. Fucking
there it is.
sharp.
There it is. That cackle.
Hey, that purple and teal do go together though. That shit looks like a Super Nintendo kind of '90s wave. They look like one of those cups.
yeah. The
not Solo. What cup is that?
Yeah, the designs on those paper cups.
That's what they look like.
What are those cups called? They're not solar cups. Huh? They're something else. I know what you're talking about.
It's like wax cups with a design on them.
Yeah.
Guy says yes, France, and that I say it really well.
Guy, brother.
You gotta get that guttural R in there.
You gotta get that guttural R in there.
Pradel.
Guy, brother. Big shout out to France. Yo, who's this in the purple right here with Obama?
Is that Cory Booker? Is he like the whitest person there?
I don't think. Well, shit. I don't.
That's not Obama, actually. I fucked that up. Who's the chick,
I
though?
don't think it's Cory Booker either.
Oh, I think that is Cory Booker with that big, like, fucking crazy head.
Yeah, shit. Maybe you're right.
He's got that massive cranium.
Just in terms of contrast, he looks like a white person talking to these black people.
Shout out to the swords.
This is the stuff that does feel like sci-fi or like strange traditional ritual.
Yeah.
Clothes. It's very strange.
The formality.
Like, for someone who is not of the States,
I always wonder, like, what those people do when they're not doing when they're not doing that. You know,
is
like,
Hillary? What color is Hillary wearing then?
That's purple.
That's straight up violet.
That's way more purple than if Hillary's standing next to Kamala. What would you call Kamala's suit?
Purple as well, bro.
She got on blue violet, and Hillary got this is just violet.
Violet, you're turning violet. Violet, remember that?
All-timer line. Guns with knives on them.
Oh, look at Bill.
Time.
Bill, let you see my wife. I'm going the other way. Oh, is that Tim Ryan? That fucking idiot? That's Tim Ryan and Bill Clinton would do the fist bump to each other.
I don't think I've ever seen any of this structure. Like, I don't even know if they normally show all this or not. I guess they probably do.
It is Booker. It is.
It is Cory Booker. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
100%. So wait, where did Biden go?
Where's Rosario Dawson? Is she around?
She was.
There a few people back there on the right of Booker a little bit.
The one on her phone.
Yeah, she might be back there. She might be back there.
Profile. She's standing behind the guy who's just to his right.
I just like to keep tabs on Rosario Dawson.
If I was like a right wing troll, I would have went to this wearing the MAGA hat anyways and see what they do.
Ted Cruz in the MAGA hat.
Yeah, if Ted Cruz rocked the MAGA hat, it's just like whatever. This is my
They probably
movement.
would let you in there with the MAGA hat.
What do you mean let me in? I'm a fucking senator.
They'd be like, no, you gotta take the hat off.
I wouldn't put it on when I walk through the
America.
door.
You can't tell me to.
I'd be like this, you know. I'm there. I sit down. I get my seat. People are like starting the thing, and I just kind of subtly.
you head over with like a fanny pack.
And then then I go like this too. Just be like, deal with it.
I'll bet that red hat hasn't seen the light of day in 4 years, huh?
I've been rocking it, but our boy Ibrahim made a good point, which is like, even if it's fine this way, if you see me from behind, you're thinking that dude's MAGA.
Yeah, red hats are cursed now.
They're out.
I'm still rocking the Bernie regardless. It's still Bernie, whatever year it is.
Man's eternal.
You got to give it up. This was a great, classy event. A definite 3 out of 7. J-Lo brought up the score for sure.
This is that your official rating? 3 out of 7.
The official rating is 3 out of 7. Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 1.5 thumbs up.
What were you guys expecting? I'm curious. You thought you were gonna get a real show?
I thought Clinton would at least fall, like Hillary could like trip. She's holding on to dear life there. I love the actual enthusiasm between like Cory Booker and that guy who said hi to him. That's like real friends surprising each other. Hey.
Hold up. There's a funny moment that was that popped off. Let's see if I can just stream this from my Twitter thing.
Skip said, if J-Lo would have done an In Living Color dance routine, 6.5 out of 7, automatic.
Check this
Yeah,
out.
no, completely.
Mayo, when the vid drops on TL, please watch the background. When J-Lo starts yelling in Spanish, the older woman turns to her husband and asks what she say, and the man just throws up his hands in the air like, hell if I know. Watch this.
Wait, I need to see this.
This is what happened in our chat even. See, she goes, what? He's like, I
don't know. most authentic reaction of the day.
Did she say revolution?
See, okay, now I'm even angrier at what she said. She said, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Blah. She just pledged allegiance in Spanish.
Shut up, bro. She said a revolution.
Una nación bajo Dios. She's saying one nation under God, indivisible.
I don't know.
J-Lo, we love you.
Don't do that.
She should have been like, waiting for tonight. Oh.
You're a hater, bro. You hate all the time. You just have nothing but hate in your heart.
I love this woman.
Let's go back to the stream and see what they're going on. What they got going
She's
on back there.
Alejandro's heading out. Peace. See you on the Twitter.
It's going pretty good. I feel like his absence has not.
Hey,
let's talk about it.
Quite sort of.
Oh wait,
live?
Wait. Can we? While we're here,
his lack of Twitter meltdowns. I'm sure. You just
right, no. Are you really doing this?
While we're here,
are we doing this live?
Let's do this live for the chat.
What is going on here?
So my boy Daniel, a long time ago, a year ago, called in.
2 years ago, basically.
2 years to the day, called into this show. I was watching live. I had to.
This was last call. I was holding on. Like it wasn't gonna happen.
Did you guys know each other 2 years ago?
No.
Oh, so you, Ramon, you were watching this and you heard Daniel call in for real?
Yeah, I heard him call. I would have definitely heard him call in, but I just didn't remember it because it's just like whatever.
Yeah, I was just random caller.
But he got in on the show.
87 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is awful.
Hello?
Yes. My name's Daniel. I'm calling from Puerto Rico.
All right. Look at you.
What's on your mind?
I'm like, it's me. I just felt like.
Hold on. Let's
picking me.
Look at his face. He's like, oh, here we go. The face he's dealt with these kind of callers before.
Was this topic already on the show, or are you bringing a new topic to this?
He's bringing some new heat, but they do that on the show. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, it's calling in.
Yeah.
Like people are allowed to kind of like.
Hey, it's not the worst call I've ever heard. There's people that call in crying and shit, and it's like it's real crazy. Daniel almost kind of just cries. Doesn't really.
Yeah, it's just that I was hyperventilating, like I was like gasping for air. I was trying to talk, but then I had no air to talk, so I had to be like, and then Lynn.
Let's see it.
Fingers. Yes, I'm calling. I'm very thankful for what the show does. I'm listening from Puerto Rico. I don't know if you have many Puerto Rican viewers. I don't know if they ever sound off.
Not too many, if I recall correctly, at least in terms of folks who have called in. Tell us what's going on there.
Sam has no idea. He's like, what the? Why would you be?
Why would you even ask what my listenership is? That's so weird. If somebody were to talk to Max Flentallo, I'm like, yeah, I'm calling in from Uruguay. I don't know if you have any listeners there. I'm like, I don't know.
Do you know anything about Uruguay?
What the fuck is your point?
Really important thing that's happening. On Wednesday, you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm kind of going through that adrenaline rush of talking on the phone.
You know that adrenaline shit run.
Yeah, you know when you're talking on the phone. I meant like calling in. But like it's like as if I'm like having a panic attack every time I talk on the phone.
They don't let me talk when I order a Domino's pizza. I get so worried.
This is every time I order delivery, I'm like crying and
I think I want pepperoni or ham or sausage, whatever. Take it easy.
On Wednesday, the court over here is going.
I love the top. Suggested experts agree Sam Harris is a joke.
Signing a law that is being heavily promoted, heavily tied.
Sam looks like Clinton at the inauguration. What the fuck?
The Hamilton wave of tourism. There's a lot of conflict on this side. People who are genuinely leftist can see very.
I tried to be nice about it in this call.
Colonial happenings through Hamilton, through a lot of the pro-tourism industry that has been feels like it's in overdrive right now.
So just explain to people what you mean by Hamilton.
Hamilton, the Broadway musical, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's very
Sam
much,
made me explain Hamilton.
So good that he did that to you. That's so fucked.
Like, he's like, what's Hamilton? What are you talking about?
But
yeah, it's sort of the poster boy for the liberal fighting against Trump.
His dealings in Puerto Rico have left a lot of the people who would maybe have solidarity with him very sour. He was one of the.
I'm trying not to sound like a red pill dude talking about Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That's PROMESA.
You know what? Instead of this, because I feel like you're dying.
No. This is excruciating. Why would you make people watch?
You're right. We gotta watch some. One more thing, and we'll go back to the inauguration. Here's your guy.
But Daniel, what were you actually saying about Lin-Manuel Miranda though? Like, what was the point you were gonna get to on the thing?
Justin, it was like I should just be like, oh yeah, tune into next week's next Flentallo and find out.
Whole episode and talk about it.
We're basically gonna do a whole episode, but
I'll listen. I mean, if you're gonna have a whole in-depth conversation about it,
yeah, we are.
Yeah. There's like multiple angles to it. It's the fact that he's kind of been like a tourist vulture with a lot of like goings on the island. Like a lot of the disaster relief funding. He was getting his mitts in all those industries. He was like making a lot of dealings, a lot of contracts and agreements to quote unquote bring Hamilton to the island. But the Hamilton that was being brought to the island was like the Hamilton prices of like how many hundreds of dollars a ticket.
Right.
And it was gonna be done with help from from university students from the UPR, but they weren't playing along, or like they had very reasonable political objections to, like, Lin-Manuel Miranda was one of the people who promoted what I was about to say in the clip was that he promoted like Promesa, which is basically what started like a fiscal control board on the island. and we've been living in deep austerity since then. And this was what he was lobbying for. This is what he was lobbying for.
Yeah.
And so he gets a lot of credit for being like this resistance hero or whatever.
He'll do shit like talk about we want to bring jobs to Puerto Rico. The jobs will be like a coffee factory that does like boutique coffee, and like it's just
like the jobs
prices of the coffee, but it doesn't really help anybody there.
The jobs are like basically buying land from farmers and then employing those farmers to work on like poorer quality coffee. For example, like him and George Clooney did a venture. Like that's been like one of the many, like that's just one of the many business ventures that Miranda has done with Puerto Rico, jumping on Puerto Rico clout, basically. Like anytime like something happened, he would be like on the floor getting in on the action.
Yeah.
And it just pissed me off.
Yeah. Enough to call in to Sam Cedar. He must have been fired up.
He was fired up. He was fired up.
By the end of it,
fumes too.
By the end of it, I wasn't even hearing anything. I was just trying to respond. Like Michael Brooks, rest in peace. He mentions Nomiki Konst. And I'm like, yeah, Naomi Klein. Yeah, I love what she's written about disaster capitalism.
Totally different person. They had to correct you.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
That's stressful.
I was high on that adrenaline.
We gotta watch this though.
The cannon battle.
Oh my God, Ramon, you keep dumping this guy on me like he's my guy.
He's your guy. No, but he's not gonna rap. He's not going to do it. He's going to bring in a small child. This is very neoliberal energy. This is very Bill Clinton energy to bring the small child to do this bit.
Yeah.
I can't. This is what I imagine is like the main sort of Hamilton.
Like that kid, Ian, is probably the son of a billionaire.
Look at his fancy little boots, dude. I don't trust this young Sheldon looking ass kid.
Well, if you can afford to dress like that and go to the show, you're probably got some money.
This kid thinks he's like Prince of the World. He doesn't even know why.
I think he might be. I think they've been passing this kid around.
Actually, his title.
These dudes are so corny, bro.
It would be great if Lin-Manuel Miranda was like, "We're gonna sacrifice this kid to Moloch."
Hold on, listen to Ian go off.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We've always the ideals we shouldn't settle for less. These wise words is a present and quote them. Don't act surprised, guys, because
This is bro. What?
The government is the place of rest as to who that benefits the Pharisees' government or Hamilton said.
This is crazy as hell. What are they doing?
I just I'm afraid don't talk south because we got a maiden shit.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, stop. I can't.
This is making me.
That is Puerto Rican culture. Stop.
This is making me racist against liberals right now.
This just confirms what Puerto Ricans are, what I've always said they were. They are who we thought they were.
Skipintosh says, I've never been a Hamilton guy. Lynn is talented, but it just never hit your boy in the core. But yeah, no, he's he's a crazy vulture opportunist.
That's too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah, it's this thing where like if you can be like an oppressor in your country, but if you come to the States and you are of an ethnic nationality like Puerto Rican, you can be part of like the lib. It's like the Joanna Houseman thing. You know, the Venezuelan who would do like comedy with quotes.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
She's the daughter of the billionaire Venezuelan who was like backing Guaido, and she was doing like comedy videos.
Okay, yes. I know exactly what you mean.
Joanna Houseman. It's that same concept of
same thing.
You can be the son of terrible people, exploiters, And as soon as you come to the States, you're just you're part of the liberal resistance.
Yeah.
Right.
You're here to talk about how bad Trump is, and that's all that matters.
Right.
I can't wait to do our Puerto Rico show.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have Rosa Colon, who is like Puerto Rico's like I want to say indie comics queen. Always have love for her. The funny thing is that we started talking when she was like, "Yo, did you call into the Majority Report?" Yeah, I kind of did. She was like, "That was awful, but you did it." She was proud that I managed to do it.
Yeah, it takes guts, man. It takes guts to call in something like that and go for it.
What is this video, Ramon? What are you playing?
It's more. This is it's more from the inauguration, but they're just like showing stuff in the White House. So some cool shit here at the White House. It looks pretty neat.
Alan says in the chat, like that's basically the story for all anti-communist immigrants in the U.S. from Eastern Europe as well.
Yes.
Like folks just selling the version of themselves that's gonna make them look good.
Yeah.
We're watching these departures on the East Front as we're coming to you from a separate building over in the.
So I think it's pretty much over.
Senate office.
So I thank everybody for joining us. I appreciate it.
It's over because Obama's leaving.
Well, he's been gone. Now they're just doing tours and like hanging around. I don't know if we're gonna do the if we'll come back for the Black Parade or whatever they're doing, but I just want to thank everybody for joining us. It was a lot of fun. We didn't expect to do it. I was literally just watching it with Daniel, and I was like, "You want to just go live? You want to just like put on some content for the bit?"
Thankfully, you fucked the stream up so that nobody had to watch me eating.
Yeah, luckily that I was incompetent. But anyways, thank you very much for joining us. We're gonna end the show.
Hey, now, Justin.
Yeah, big fan of the show. I didn't realize I was jumping in, but I'm glad to be a part of it.
You're like a guest.
I just gave him the link, and I was like, "Here you go."